Hello, gals. How are we doing today? I am hot. You might be sitting there and you might be asking yourself, what on earth is this? Is that one of those tier lists I've heard so much about? You'd be correct, Diva. We will be ranking some Drag Race hot takes. I asked some of you over on TikTok, which you should follow me over there. What were your Drag Race hot takes? Some of them were like, really, girl? And then some of them I was just like, dang it! I basically took some of my favorites and I put them in this wondrous Saucer Velour Season 9 Snatch Game hack. I'm going to explain what the tiers actually mean. So up first we have S tier. I agree with you 1000%. A tier, I agree for the most part. B is C tier, I don't really agree. F tier is, this ain't it, sis. Anyway. Oh, we're starting off strong here. Fifi would have been a fan favorite if she was on the show today. When I first read this, I thought to myself, maybe, but then I think of people like Plain Jane, Mistress, Candy. A big reason why Fifi got the hate that she did was because of her constant battling with Queen Who Shall Not Be Named. I agree, actually. A tier. Next one. Runners-up shouldn't compete on All-Stars. This, I see both sides. And I think that this is a good example of our first B tier. I see the case for runners-up not being on All-Stars. And if you're a queen that was like a second, third, fourth, fifth out, and if you were like a Robin Fierce and you came in and you saw a Crystal Method, a Gigi Good, a Tatiana, a Ginger, whoever runners up, and you'd be like, fuck, what are my chances? Now, that being said, there's already so many iterations of Drag Race, we don't need to make a whole separate All-Stars just for runners up. For that reason, B tier. Sapphira should have won season 16. Okay, I want y'all to understand that I'm coming from this from the opinion of a Nymphia stan. I love Nymphia, I love her drag, I like her. Y'all are upset that Sapphira didn't win. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't hate Sapphira. I actually love Sapphira. I think she was a fantastic competitor on season 16. That being said, as shitty as it is, it comes down to the final lip sync. And Nymphia won the finale lip sync. And y'all are acting like Sapphira won't be back on All-Stars. Sapphira is going to be back on All-Stars one day. Mark my goddamn words. See it? I don't agree with it. Nina Bonita Brown changed the way drag was portrayed on the show. Now, Miss Bonita Brown is that obviously before Nina, it does not like Nina was the first artsy, like alternative costume campy crafty queen to be on the show. You know, we had Nina Flowers, Acid Betty. I think that saying this kind of invalidates other alternative queens that were on the show pre-Nina, pre-season 9. So for that reason, executive decision. Raja should be on the judges panel. Okay, yeah. S tier. Mrs. Kasha Davis is the queer art we should be protecting. Aww. S tier. Love you, Kasha. Let's have a more qualified judges on the panel. Drag Race right now is kind of, let's just say they're in their Nepo Baby era. I feel like the more seasons that go on, and I don't want to judge anyone too harshly, but I do think that if you're gonna have a drag competition show, you should have more, I don't know, drag queens on the show. And that's not to say that I think that they should never have, you know, like pop stars or, you know, stylists or anyone on the show. But like, if you're gonna have someone like Ice Spice, like what does she know about? What does she know about drag? It's here. We're on S. Oh shit! An S tier streak. Sasha Colby, Sasha Colby shouldn't have been allowed to compete on season 15. No, I don't care how big a queen is, I don't care how amazing they are, no queen shouldn't be allowed to compete on a season, whether or not they're Sasha Colby or Mary Jane down the street. No queens under 30 on Drag Race. I feel like this was boosted by season 17. I feel like because that season was very young. I mean, the oldest queen was like 34. There's another one in there that also kind of bounces off of this. So what I'll say for it right now is that I don't care if a queen is a certain age on the show, as long as the quality of their drag is there. I don't think we should be ageist. You know, ageist works both ways. I don't think we need to be ageist when it comes to cast C tier, because I understand where you're coming from, but I definitely don't agree. Angeria should never have won All Stars 9, let alone beyond the season.
There will be no fucking Angeria hate on my channel. Bitch!
Go sit down. Get in the corner. Go in the corner. Go in the corner. You sit there and you think about the shit you came out of your mouth. Oh, here we go. Season 17 was the weakest season contestant-wise. Yes and no. I love Lana, Jure, down. I followed her before the show, the same way I followed Lux before the show. She maybe should have waited a year or two, you know, to be on the season. I feel like season 17, I enjoyed season 17. Let me put that out into the universe. I think season 17 was an entertaining season of Drag Race. I don't really think there's a season of Drag Race that isn't entertaining in some regard. I feel like this opinion stems from the fact that maybe there weren't as many polished queens as we usually have the privilege of seeing. I doth not agree. Oh bitch. A season 2 Lollapalooza.
Hi girls, Editing Carter here. So, some things have happened since I recorded this video. The TikTok that I got these questions from, the one that, you know, kind of went crazy viral, like not to brag or anything, it got stitched a couple times, and someone pointed out, why would the girls come back for a pity crown? Personally, and I put this in B tier because with that in mind, I love a Lollapalooza, like Kylie, Morgan, Jujubee, Mystique, Raven, like imagine all of the season 2 girls, Nicole, invite Nicole back again. But imagine like a season 2 Lollapalooza, just the idea of a Lollapalooza would be fun. But in terms of having it to replace Tyra, I think with this new information, I personally don't agree. It's still B tier. Yeah, I just popped in to say that, so I hope you girls have a good day and enjoy the rest of the video.
Jan, Scarlett, and Pandora beat Silky in the All-Star 6 Lollapalooza. And I think we're done here. Oh my gosh, look at this majesty. Wasn't this so much fun? This was so much fun. We should do this again sometime. So that's pretty much where I'm gonna end it with this video. I truly hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, and let me know in the comments down below what you think the next tier list should be about. Bye girls!